Hi, my name is Raj Sharma. I'm the managing partner at Stewart Sharma Harsanyi, one of Canada's largest dedicated immigration law firms. Today I wanted to talk about international students and the various pitfalls that they face in trying to secure status in this country. International students have to deal with the unfamiliar. They have to maintain full-time studies. They have to maintain those studies in their second or third language, and they have to pay a lot of fees for those studies. And many of them, if not most, expect or hope for the ability to obtain permanent residency status at the conclusion of those studies. Many international students fall short, and the reasons for them falling short, many of these reasons are entirely preventable. And the classic sort of twofold aspects of these failures to launch I lay at the feet of one, for example, relying on the advice of others, even well-meaning individuals like friends or relatives, or people who rely on what has been done before. For example, the cousin's roommate's best friend did the exact same thing and was able to obtain permanent residency, sometimes in a very short period of time, and I hear these stories, other immigration lawyers hear these stories, and I think it's important not to trust your fate on the experience of others. It's important not to rely on hearsay, for example. The other area of concern that I have is the CSE website. CSE's website seems to indicate that it's perfectly fine to do applications on your own, and I think that that's fine as far as that goes. I personally, and relying on the experience of my clients, the CSE website is not so easily navigable. For example, it's a little bit confusing, and I think even a plain reading of it by intelligent, educated individuals leads to sometimes false starts and missteps. The primary mechanism of obtaining permanent residency for an international student is to successfully obtain the postgraduate work permit, the PGWP. Now, the PGWP, you only get one shot at it, and you have to get it right. And there's various requirements for the postgrad work permit, and I think that it's incumbent on international students to understand what's required, who is eligible. So number one, understand whether your post-secondary institution, your DLI, your designated learning institution, and or your program of studies, does that qualify for the PGWP? Understand that the length of the PGWP is entirely dependent on the length of your studies. Understand that you need to maintain full-time studies, and understand, of course, that you have to apply for that PGWP while your study permit is valid. We've had more than one crying student come to our offices because they have applied, perhaps relied on the advice of others that they could do so, that they've applied for the PGWP after their study permit has expired. I think that people need to realize that they need to be very, very careful when they're doing things on their own. For example, we've had more than one student, for example, been refused a PGWP because they've uploaded or they failed to upload their passport or failed to upload another required document, or that there's been a misunderstanding, or one document has been uploaded here and another document has been or should have been uploaded somewhere else. So I think that that's important as well. Again, be cautious when accepting the advice of others. I think that it's very important that an individual or an applicant take full responsibility. You are, of course, international students. You have done the research in obtaining admission into a post-secondary institution in a country that is not your own. Research should be second nature to you. And so it's important for you to take responsibility for your future, your immigration status, that you do your due diligence, that you secure the right advice. And if you do these things, you will maximize your success in obtaining the postgraduate work permit and maximize your success in obtaining permanent residency in this fantastic country. Thank you, And if you have any questions about this topic or any other immigration topic, please feel free to contact our office, and it would be a pleasure to assist you. Thank you.